This is my honest review of Infinitunes. Hi there, I'm Victor. If you enjoy this video, please click on the like button. To say hi or ask questions, please do so in the comments section below, and please subscribe to my channel. This is a review of Infinitunes from the vendor Brad Stevens. In this review, we'll look at the sales page, or what there is right now because it's just before the launch. And I'll also take you in and show you the software, which is really neat stuff actually, in a short demo, and conclude with my recommendation and why. Infinitunes is an online AI original music generation app, which is pretty cool. It's basically for anyone who wants to have commercial rights to generated music for video and other uses, for commercial uses. So instead of having to go and look for music and make sure you got all the copyrights and everything and the licensing correct, well, you can just use this instead. Okay, so basically Infinitunes creates premium personalized audio tracks so that you can match them up and sync them with video and stuff, which is really powerful actually. Now, this is the same vendor who created something or brought something not too long ago called Synthesis, which had some really nice text-to-speech kind of voices, and they sounded really good. There was a catch to it, something called credits. And so when I saw this, I really wanted to look into, like, what are the main things going on? Are there any main things going on here? I'm sad to say that there are some. So actually, let's look at the pricing. And so basically, there's a front end, and it looks like $37 or $47, depending. If you want commercial license, $47. And you're limited, it says here, generate 500 tracks, right? And it says you can save and download 100 tracks merged with videos. And the commercial license version has 10 genres, 10 activities, 10 moods, and 3 different duration customizations. Now it's kind of tricky because you want to pay attention to what you have permission to do or not do. Now if you purchase the Pro license, which is another $67, so $47 and $67. This allows you unlimited tracks before you add to video and download. It is not unlimited downloads. I mean, when you first see something like this, you're like, wow, this is really cool, and I can make the audio for all of my stuff, and I can create audio and video and put them together for my clients and everything. But wait. Not true. You need to pay attention to the numbers because that's where it's going to catch you. If you want unlimited downloads merged with video, you have to really go all the way up to Agency Unlimited, which is $197. So 47 and 67, roughly what, 114, and then a 197 on top of that. So now we're a little more than 300. I mean, it gets up there kind of quick if you want unlimited download with video and the tracks merged together, as well as having the flexibility of however much time you want it to be. So I'm creating this because I want you to pay attention to this. In the Synthesis voice text-to-speech type of a thing, the voiceover generator app, they had some good sounding voices and everything, and they actually have an upsell in this for Synthesis right here as a special. But once again, it comes with a limited number of quote-unquote credits, and you need X amount of credits to be able to use for, if I recall, each credit was 1 word. Think about it. You might get 10,000 credits. I did a review on this, and I'll include the link to the review on Synthesis in the description of the review for Infinitunes. I like this stuff. I think it sounds great. I think it's creative. I'm surprised it hadn't been done before, or at least in a good quality. I think they have a really cool thing here, and maybe it would be even better to jump into something like this when they actually have a monthly, membership type of a thing, a subscription. Because if you can get a subscription and it's unlimited, now kind of the reins are off and you don't have to worry about that kind of a thing. Otherwise, you need to be conscious of those limitations. Now, inside here is the actual application. And you select activities. You can change the genre, moods, comms, sport. And depending on what it is you select, when you hit play, it goes ahead and starts playing for you. I don't know if the mic's going to pick this up or not, but we'll see. And then every time you hit this guy, it's going to actually go ahead and just create a different one, which is, like I said, I think it's really cool. Let's go ahead and select a different one. All right, let's rock and metal here. And depending on what it is you select here, sometimes you have, like, it says mood down here. And it's like sometimes they show different kinds of instruments and stuff too. So I think it's, like I said, I think this is really neat stuff. And I love stuff like this. I just wish that you didn't have to like be knuckled down by licenses and rights and different things, because sometimes it's just hard to understand what they are, like what kind of limitations they have. I mean, pretty neat stuff. Okay, so I am going to keep this fairly short and everything, and I did want to take you in and show you the app and what it does. It's really powerful stuff. You can save the tracks, and you have X amount, like up here it says you have saved 18 out of 100 music tracks based on the current, purchase, right? And then you can go ahead and you can work with adding the track to video. And if you have the Pro and the agency and stuff like that, for example, it changes the duration and stuff of the tracks, even to the point that you can actually select, your own duration if you have that purchase. So it takes you back to, like, if you click upgrade here, it shows you the different upgrades you can make. I just wanted to go ahead and put this review together just to kind of give you the ahas to look out for. I think it's got a lot of potential and everything, but just be mindful of what it is that you think that you're getting versus what you are getting. And if you really want unlimited, then you have to go all the way up to that agency one. And they actually have an agency light, but it is not unlimited. Also, unlimited tracks is different than unlimited downloads. I know, it doesn't altogether make sense to me why they have so many little kind of ins and outs. It would be nice if they just streamlined it, because I think they have a really neat application here, just like the synthesis one. But I did want to go ahead and give you some things to look out for. Maybe you could contact them and ask them, and maybe they'd answer questions. Maybe they'll streamline some of those things so they just aren't issues anymore. Because, like, I would like something like this, but running into those kind of things, and we all hope to be successful, but those are the kind of things that if you ever become successful, that's when people come after you and companies come after you and say, hey, you can't do that because you don't have this permission or this license or whatever. And you look back and you're like, oh, but I thought I did. And who wants to be stuck because of I thought I had something? Nobody wants that. And so that's partly why I'm doing this review. Hopefully it'll save you a little bit of time and you can consider realistically, is this for you or not, without having to waste money, without having to get into the buying cycle and you buy the front end and then you find out, oh no, I need unlimited. And before you know it, you've spent $300. That's a lot of money. So I hope this helps. If you have questions, please ask in the comment section below and everything, and subscribe to my channel.